Hello, everybody. How are you doing? I am very excited to be here, and it is a pleasure to be able to talk to you once more. And I hope this message would be able to speak to somebody out there. I hope this message would minister to someone, would touch somebody's heart where it needs to be touched. I'm very privileged, like I said, I'm very excited to be here in your presence today. My name still remains Havila, the one and only land of gold. I'm excited to be alive, and I thank God for everybody who's out there watching this message on this video today. Now, the message for today, before I go in quickly, I would just like to take a moment to just reverence the Father up there who has given us the vision, who has equipped us with knowledge to be able to pursue this dream. And I want to reverence Him on behalf of everybody who's watching right now. And I ask that He would let this message touch someone where it needs to touch. And so, straight to the business of the day. Now, I want to quickly talk about friendship. Yes, friendship. What does friendship mean to you, and what does friendship mean to me? I'm just, looking at friendship from different angles. And over time, I've been reading books. I have listened to great minds speak. And what comes to mind generally for me is, situated like it's just like a straight cut theory for me. And I'm just going to share that theory with you guys today. Now, have we ever wondered why we have certain friends, and at some point in life we just discover that we're no longer, able to reach out to them, or we're no longer in their lives, or they're no longer in our lives, and we just find out that we are no longer in touch with each other, and we begin to wonder, how did we get here? But you know what though? I had a deep thought, and it came to my mind like this. When you think about a friend, you should be able to understand who that friend is and the purpose of that person being in your life. Everything in life has to do with a purpose. Like if I meet you today, there's a reason why I met you. The purpose, the reason, the real reason behind my meeting you. It might be that I met you today, but it doesn't mean you are going to have to fulfill that purpose why you came in my life that day. It might be in future, maybe in 2, 3, 4, 5 years afterwards, that purpose of why you came into my life would manifest. But right now, it's not clear. So we're just we're just dealing with each other based on the fact that we're friends. But the purpose of you being in my life has not been fulfilled. Now, this brings us to the classifications that I'm going to give us today. And the first types of friends are the confident. I want to quickly use the confident first because they are the biggest of this whole category of friends that I want to talk about today. They are the root friends, the kind of friends who are the root friends. The root of a tree holds the tree down. The root of the tree keeps the tree down. No matter how much storms come around that tree, the wind will blow, water will come, erosion and everything will come. But when the root is firm, that tree stands. There are friends in your life that are your root friends. They are always there. There are friends who will always be there no matter what happens to you, no matter how much you go through, no matter how problematic you might be to them, no matter what you do to them, no matter what happens in your relationship, they will always be there. These are the kind of friends I call root friends. The friends that you can run to for anything. They are your to-go friends. They come to you also because you guys are into each other. They are there because they love you. They can take anything from you. Because it's you, they will do anything. You see what I mean? These kind of friends that are friends that, you can call them up that you're in jail and they come bail you out. You can tell them, oh, I drank myself to stupor last night. I was crying. I couldn't sleep. They will not judge you because these are your real friends. But at the same time, these people will not judge you. But these people will be the one to tell you when you're doing something right or wrong. They are there to cheer you on. They are there to celebrate with you. They are there to walk with you through hard times. They are there to, promote you. They are there to celebrate. They are there to push you. They are there to, energize you. They lift you up when you're down. They stand tall beside you when you're small. When you have the deepest of issues and you don't know what to do, these people will carry you on their wings and fly. These are friends. Root friends. They, like I said, they will always be there. They can be in your family. They may be amongst your family members. Sometimes you find them, but not all times. You know what I mean? Sometimes, most times you find them amongst friends outside family circle, but they will always be there. Probably you would die. One of you would die before, somehow, and that's when the relationship will probably, because somebody died. Otherwise, they will always be there. And I hope and pray that somebody is able to recognize a root friend in their lives, because sometimes we make mistakes and we categorize our root friends into the other categories that I'm going to talk about today. But I need us to be like very observant. You observe a lot, and you find that inner eyes, that discernment, spirit of discernment, that will teach you to know when someone is your real root friend, a person who should stay in your life, because they will tell you the truth. These people will put you right when you're trying to go left. They will tell you the shit you don't want nobody else to tell you, because they are your root friends. They will never lie to you about stuff. If you're wrong, they're going to let you know you're wrong. If you're right, they're going to put you on. They're going to cheer you on. You're right, thumbs up. But when you're doing something wrong, they will call your attention to it, because they're not afraid of you. They are your root friends. Yes, so let's write on. Right to the next set of friends. The other set of friends we have in this category of friends is the branch friend, the branches. Just like a tree, we have branches in the tree. You have the roots, you have the branches. These are all bodies that makes a tree, yeah? And the branches are firm as well. They stay for a long time as well, but they don't last forever. When it comes, like over here, we have different seasons. When it's summer, everything is blooming, flowers are blooming, there's a lot of colorfulness and everything, and trees have all the branches all, spreading out, and, so much going on. And then when it's fall, the leaves, I'm going to get there, but the branches become, sometimes hard weather can make the branches also break off and fall, They become so weak, and at the end of the day, they give up and they fall off. Or you end up trimming them off because they're no longer able to give you, there's no more beauty on the tree, or maybe they're causing the other branches. It could be any reason why you have to cut them off, but you still have to trim, maybe to give a room for another blossom, another branch to blossom, right? The same thing that applies with friends. Now, if you have a friend who is a branch, your branch friend will be there for you for a certain period of life. Your branch friend will stay with you for a certain time frame, because that's what they're supposed to be. They are supposed to be in your life for a time frame. They are there to serve a purpose. And once they finish that, once they achieve that aim, they will leave. Most times, we mistake branch friends for root friends, because they stay long. Like, you can be together for 20 years, 25 years, but they would eventually leave you. You can come a long way and still drop off. Maybe something will happen along the line that will, sever that, kind of like cut that relationship off somewhere. And this is the kind of friends that you want to tell stuff to, you confide in as well, because, they've been there for a long time. So you tell them a lot of things about you, and they tell you so much things about you, them. And so it's a deep friendship, but it's just not the root friendship. And so we should do ourselves, you'll be doing yourself a lot of favor if you're able to understand and discern the difference between the branch friend and the root friend, because they look alike, they are similar, like I said, but they don't have the same purpose, and you must know those purposes so that you don't mix them up. Now, I'm going to go forward quickly and talk about the last category of friends in this teaching. The last category of friends are the leaves. Like leaves, like leaves on a tree, this category of friends will fall off so fast. Yep, once it's fall, they will fall off. They come in like today, they serve their purpose so fast, and they leave. They don't stay long. They are not with you for the long term. They're not with you for the long term at all. They're not there for more than the time frame they should be. They can come into your life and cause a very huge positive change, and that might make you so attached to them. Oh my God, I love this person so much. This person did this for me. I have to be in their lives. Oh no, honey, you don't have to be in their life, because they're not meant to be in your life for long term. If you try to put them in your life for long term, there's bound to be problems. Definitely. When you put them in your life for long term, there is bound to be issues because you're not supposed to be there for long term. They're just there for that moment when you need them for something. I'll give you an example. Like you're walking on the street and you find someone, sitting down on the sidewalk, and the person actually needs maybe water to drink, and something tells you to go there and fetch water and give it to them, and they drink and they're feeling better. Oh, they're excited, they like you, and you guys hook up, exchange phone numbers, and you get to talk, and you visit and visit. After a little while, the friendship just fizzled out. It's not your fault. It's not their fault, not your fault, but you were not supposed to connect deeper than that. That person was just there at that time to give you that water that you needed. It doesn't mean that they have to be in your life. So, but some of us carry these people along, begin to drag so much baggages of people that you don't really need in your life. You drag them all along until they become like, too much load for you, and you begin to struggle. Each moment of your life is problems because you have too many people that you're dragging along that you don't need anymore. So this is me trying to let you know, like, if you have a friend and for some reason you see that something happened and you're no longer able to be the way you were before, understand something. It might not be what you think. It's not always. It doesn't always have to be negative. Like, oh, she's not talking to me no more. I'm not calling her no more. She's not coming to my house. She's not texting me. Oh my God, sweetie, you don't have to go through all that. The only time when you feel like this is when you have a confidant or a root friend, and you find there's some kind of disconnection, and then you try to contact them to see why. To mend fences or whatever you need to do. But there's some friends, certain friends, I know you know what I'm talking about. They come in your life, and at some point you see that, but at the end of the day, if you keep pulling yourself back with these people, the whole purpose of you being yourself and they coming in your life, and the whole idea would be defeated. We cannot all be in each other's life. Like, I cannot be in Mr. A's life forever. There has to be certain people that you have to sieve out of your life at some point. That's what I'm trying to say. And don't blame people. Don't call them names because they are not there anymore, because they used to be there and they're not there anymore. It's not their fault. It's the way it's supposed to be. It is natural. But sometimes it's not natural. Like I said, you may need to cut them off because you don't need to be in this person's life anymore. You, on your own, you will know when it's time to cut them off. When you see it's time to cut them off and you don't cut them off, there's problem, because that's when there's going to be more issues. That's the part where I said we have to figure out how to know. We have to pay attention to how, to recognize when it's time to let go of certain relationships. So, my dear friends, this short message is just from me to you, letting you know that I understand. I see things from a different perspective, and I want us to look at these issues from this perspective. If you look at it from this perspective, I'm sure that you won't have so much problems. May not have reason to have enmity build up, haters, likes of that. You can meet this person somewhere along the line. Oh, hey, how are you? How have you been doing? They don't have to be bad blood and energy, and like, you don't talk to me for 5 years, so therefore you're my enemy. You don't need all that. Be able to move on from stuff and start off on a new slate. If you meet them sometime in life again, hook up and be nice. Life is easy. All right, my friends, I am going to leave you now. I'm very, very glad to be able to share this kind of knowledge and message with us, and I'm very grateful. I don't take you for granted. I'm very excited that I have so many wonderful people who follow me and who give me the thumbs up, and I keep trying to up my game, and I know that the Lord God Almighty, you guys know that I love the man upstairs so much. He is my push, and I know he's going to push me to the place where he wants to push me to. And I'm grateful for everything, the love you give me here, the encouragements. As I inspire people, I get inspired as well. And I'm very happy to be that vessel. He chooses those he uses. No man can choose for him because he's God. He has he has the whole world in his hands, so he has the right to choose whoever he chooses. If he decided to choose me, who am I to say no? I humble myself before him, and I, pick up the mantle, and I keep it going, flying. So until I come your way next time, I'm just gonna leave you with this beautiful smile on my face. And I hope that you're smiling out there as you're looking at me. Please drop your comments, criticism allowed. Anything you feel contrary to what I've just said, drop your comments and reactions, and let us know how you feel. All right. Thank you so much for watching. God bless and bye.